Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of December 14th, 2025. Keep in mind, it is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. And if you would like to learn more about how you can become a time traveler, please check out the description box below. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Gemini collective now for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Gemini not see coming for the week of December 14th, 2025? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positivity. The bottom of the deck you have uninterested. Okay. Tell me more about into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positivity here. And what does that have to do with uninterested? Bottom of the deck we have the devil. Okay. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they need to know about the week of December 14th, 2025? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Page of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, and we have the Seven of Cups. That leaves the Fool card, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. This looks really good. I feel like the week ahead for the Gemini collective is wanting to move forward towards taking care of themselves, nourishing themselves, moving towards happiness. I think you're really into you this week. When I do these readings, the first couple of cards that come out are typically the energy of the person I'm reading for. So in this respect, this would be you. And this is the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with or that is dealing with you this week. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Wands. Why is Gemini in the Knight of Wands this week? Why is the Gemini collective in the Knight of Wands this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Why are you in the Knight of Wands this week? Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. Wow. The Gemini collective here this week is bossing up. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's something here that has your interest that you are choosing to move forward with, that you are choosing to invest in. Now, you're not going full throttle on this, even though you're showing up here in the Knight of Wands. So if we're thinking about, a poker table in a casino, or whether you're playing, poker privately with your friends, this is not you sitting at the table with a mountain of chips and going, okay, I'm all in. In that Six of Pentacles card, it's like, it's a little bit. I'm going to give to this a little bit, but it feels good. It sparks your interest. I don't know what that Ace of Wands is to you. It could be an individual, it could be a relationship in your life. For others of you, this could be a passion project, some new idea you have. Could be a do-it-yourself home renovation project. I don't know, but it's piqued your interest. You're interested in it. You are giving towards it, although prudently, and you're taking full ownership of this. You're like, I'm standing in my Emperor energy, and I want to move towards this, or again, whatever situation, environment, connection, plan this is. You're feeling really good about it, and most of all, you're feeling really good about yourself because you're choosing to move forward with whatever that Ace of Wands is. The Ace of Cups. Tell me why the Ace of Cups is here for the Gemini collective. Why is the Ace of Cups here for the Gemini collective? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So I have a two-part message here. For those of you where maybe you have been going through a difficult situation with a soulmate here in your life, it looks like there's an offer or attempt between you and them for reconciliation with that Ace of Cups to the Three of Cups. It's like I'd like to, I'm just speaking like you, I'd like to resolve this issue with you, or I'd like to reconnect with you. For others of you, you are connecting with soulmates in your life, but you still are experiencing some level of heartache with another connection in your life. So and I'll give you a basic example of this. I could be speaking to a Gemini where maybe it's the holiday season, maybe it's this person's birthday, or maybe you're just having some issues with a family member or with a friend, or possibly even a difficult time at work. It's like in lieu of that, like, okay, I'm still kind of healing through that or dealing with that. But in spite of that, I still want to be happy, and I'm still connecting here either with another person or, again, like I said, some kind of creative endeavor or passion project that is piquing your interest. So you're going to have to take it how it resonates. If at the time of this reading, you know that you're healing through or dealing with some kind of Ten of Swords moment that you're involved with somehow, but it's a little external to you, like with a friend, a family member, could be work related. I still think here that you're choosing to focus on happiness this week and choosing to connect with another person or possibly several other people. And for others of you where you have had a full break in a connection, something heartbreaking or traumatic happened, it looks like you and this individual are making the choice this week to reconcile with one another. So remember, it's a collective reading. Take that how it resonates to you. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here for the Gemini collective? Bottom of that Queen of Swords, there you are, whether you are masculine or feminine. Why is the Ten of Cups here for the Gemini collective this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Cups is clarified by Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Jesus, you're going for the gold this week. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. You are very much committed to whatever that Ace of Wands is. If that is reconciliation with this person, you are very much committed to healing the connection with them and moving forward. You're looking for Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles with this person, whether that's a friend, family member, or a lover. If there has been a separation in this connection, it seems like you and they are coming together, or at least attempting to come together and to bridge the gap and move the connection forward. And for others of you, like I said, you could be healing from something that happened with you in another entity. And this week you're like, yep, you know what? I can do both, right? Because healing isn't linear, right? So I can deal with this. I can heal through this, but I can still engage with this person or this project or this people and find joy and happiness and long-term success there. So again, you're gonna have to take it how it resonates, but you are into you this week. Like, I feel like you're having good chemistry with yourself. Your vibration is rising. You're feeling a lot more positive, even though you're still healing from that Ten of Swords. And again, I don't know when that happened for you, a week ago, a month ago, or a year ago. You're still healing from it. And yes, for some of you, you are reconnecting with a person this week. You're choosing to facilitate that reconnection. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for the Gemini collective this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Pentacles is clarified by Nine of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Be careful of overdoing it this week. I know that you're feeling great. You're on top of your game. You're healing through something. You're connecting with other people, or maybe even you are reconciling a connection that had some kind of Ten of Swords moment occur within it. Just be careful of overindulgence. When I see the Queen of Swords to the Devil, to the Nine of Cups, to the Page of Pentacles, I would say to watch your spending this week, because again, you're feeling really great, but there's something here like don't overdo it. Don't try not to overeat, right? If that's your thing, try not to overspend. Try not to overdrink. I'm not telling you to not have a good glass of wine. I enjoy that myself from time to time, but this seems to be just be aware that you are feeling so good that too much of a good thing is actually not a good thing. So I kind of feel like that's just a little sidebar message here for you this week. Now, the entity you're dealing with, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Seven of Cups. This is the energy of an entity that wants to move forward. What is this all about? Let's clarify. I just saw the Fool card. Yeah, this is the energy of an entity is like, come on, let's go. Out of stagnation, let's go. What is the Chariot energy here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Could be a Cancerian you're dealing with. Hierophant, we have a Taurus. We have Justice, which is Libra. And we have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This seems to be the energy of someone who's like, come on, like, get up, like, let's go. I'm tired of being in procrastination station. Let's do this. Let's move forward. I don't know if this is the person you had the Ten of Swords moment with. It can't be. No, no, it's not. This is another entity. This is another entity that suddenly wants to do something with you. Now, it could be a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while, and suddenly this week they want to, you know, yap your ear off and talk for hours a day or hang out or do something fun, and you're not interested. You're uninterested in that. Oh, right behind that we have Boss Daddy. So this seems to be a situation, environment, or connection that you're wholly invested in, at least for this week, right? You're into yourself. You're into this passion project. You're into this connection. You're into long-term goals. Again, just be careful if you're doing any kind of celebrating this week that you're not overdoing it, or definitely watch your spending this week. But this is something different. This is someone who wants to connect or reconnect with you. It's after a period of stagnation, procrastination, not being in touch with you that much. Suddenly now it's like get up and go. You seem to be uninterested. Oh, you're uninterested in this. You see this connection, an investment in this connection would be burdensome for you. King of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this entity. This person could be proposing travel, going somewhere, doing something together, communication with that Justice card. Justice holds the Ace of Swords. So I just feel like this is the energy of an entity that wants to connect with you more this week or reconnect with you. This entity you're not interested in. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is further clarified by Four of Wands, the Star card, and the Tower, bottom of that King of Cups. I don't think you see this coming. And again, it could be a friend, a family member, a lover. It could be an ex. This just seems to be someone who is coming in out of the blue with some type of conversation, or they want to talk your ear off, or they want to reconnect with you this week, or they want to heal a connection with you this week. And you just don't seem to be interested in whomever or whatever this is. What does Gemini need to know about this entity? I'll throw this out there for some of you. You could be engaging with someone new. Like, let's say you're a Gemini and you had a breakup and now you've moved on to someone else. You're still kind of healing from that breakup, but you're connecting here. You're having this passionate new beginning with someone new. That's quite possible. And you have an ex here who's coming back around, who's trying to meddle, who's trying to interfere with you moving forward with this connection that you seem to have, you know, good chemistry or great vibes with. Clarify the Tower here. Clarify the Tower. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Tower is clarified by the Sun, the Five of Swords, and the King of Swords. Yeah, this is the, drunk phone call at 2 in the morning. This is the ex that returns out of the blue because something's been illuminated to them that you're moving forward or you're moving on with something or someone else. Suddenly now they're interested. This is the friend who maybe is dealing with some kind of hardship in their life. They don't communicate with you. It could be a family member as well. They don't communicate with you very often. The connection that you've had with them kind of grew stuck and stale and stagnant. You really didn't know where it was going. Seven of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. Kind of like the person just sort of fell off the face of the earth. Now suddenly, because they have something going on in their life, they suddenly want to communicate with you. It's like now they have time for you. They have time for you because either they see you moving on with someone else. They have time for you because they're trying to sabotage your new connection. They have time for you because they're having some kind of chaos or upheaval in their life, and they need you, right? They're not coming to you. It's because they need you. And for others of you, this is someone who, I don't know, there's some feeling here of like, well, now I have time for you. Like I was too busy last week or for the last month or the last 6 months to talk to you, but now I have time for you. Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah. For some of you, this could be an ex coming back in for a discussion, reconciliation. For others of you, this is a friend or a family member that you either, I don't think that you fully cut off contact. I just kind of feel like the connection faded away and has been fading away for quite some time. It just grew stuck, stale, stagnant, not much going on. It left you a bit confused. And like I said, either this person's going through something this week and they need you, or it's an ex who has an idea or feeling, or maybe they know firsthand that you're moving on with someone else. Suddenly now you are appealing to them. Can we get one card on that Five of Swords? One more shuffle here. Thank you. One card on the Five of Swords, the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. Yeah, this is wanting to win at all costs. So this could very well be an ex who now suspects that you're moving on with someone else, or maybe they saw it online. I don't know. You're dating someone new. They're making a choice here to come in and be a bit disruptive. Five of Swords to the Five of Wands. Nine of Swords, they don't know if they'll be successful, but they're going to try. And if it's a friend or family member, I'm getting the feeling here you haven't spoken to them in a while, or not as often as you used to. They have something chaotic going on in their life, and they're now reaching out to you. It's like out of the blue, suddenly this entity is either interested in you, or interested in talking to you because they have something going on. It's like now they have time for you, or now they want you. So this seems to be the energy of someone you're not interested in. That King of Swords is looking right at the Five of Swords. Like this is you stepping into your masculine energy, and you're like, yeah, I know exactly what you're doing. The Sun card to the Five of Swords, it's like it's been illuminated to you. You know exactly what this person is doing, or why they're coming around. Yeah, or why they're suddenly interested in you. Let's get you 3 cards of advice here. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 3 cards of advice. 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. Well, move on with the new. Like stay the course with this new passion project, this new relationship, this reconciliation. Whatever this is here for you, this is clearly telling you to move on from whatever heartbreaking connection this has been. The 8 of Cups is a card of movement, and in the 8 of Cups, we leave behind the 8 of Cups to move towards the 9. You have the 9 of Cups here, and you have the 10 of Cups here. So I would say to just keep moving forward, whatever this is. This seems to be extremely promising to you with that Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is something that is emotionally fulfilling. It's stimulating for you. You are excited about it. For some of you, you could be very sexually active this week. If this is like a romantic partner, this seems to be, like I said, someone coming in and meddling all of a sudden, an ex trying to return, or a friend who now suddenly has time for you because something chaotic is going on in their life. You have a new beginning here, Gemini. You have the Fool, you have the Judgment, and you have the Hermit. Oh my God, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. 4 major arcana cards here, clearly telling you to make the judgment call. Keep moving towards the news. Keep your vibration as high vibe this week as you can. You're very wise when it comes to this individual. That Wheel of Fortune to the Hermit, I don't think you're doing another cycle with this person. I don't think you're fully cutting them off. We didn't get the World card for your connection with this person, but I do see you here this week being uninterested. You seem to be bossing up this week. Yeah, and oh look, right behind that, we have dirt digging. So looking you up or trying to contact you. So yeah, for some of you, this could be an ex that's lurking, or like I said, a friend or family member that you're no longer in communication with, or maybe communication has drastically reduced and now they have time for you. But you focus on this. This looks absolutely amazing. Definitely a big energetic shift here for the Gemini collective. That is what I have for you for the week of December 14th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you can. And don't forget to check out the description box so you can find out how you too can become a time traveler. With all of that said, Gemini, I hope you have a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.